Hello, my name is Sean Palacino. Welcome to the real world of real estate. Today, we're going to tell you how to get real seller leads that you could call and schedule appointments with today. How important is it to have seller listings in your real estate business? I'm going to share that with you today and the best strategies on how to convert those leads. And I'm super excited to spend some time with you today on the real world of real estate. Here's a quick intro, and we'll talk to you on the other side. Thank you for joining me again. My name is Sean Palacino, and I am a realtor with eXp Realty. And this is my channel, The Real World of Real Estate. And we focus on giving you content that's going to help you in your business, selling real estate, representing buyers and sellers, because that's what we do. That's what I do. And I've been doing that for about the last 17 years. And I personally sell between 35 and 45 homes a year. I have a team, and I coach and mentor and teach the team these same strategies that I share with you here for free on this channel. So this is about keeping it real, and real world of real estate is my idea. Is that, look, there's so much junk out there telling you to do this or that, or buy this lead service or do this, and those people have never actually produced the results using those strategies, but it's a money grab, and that's not what this is about. This is about me being real with you, my audience, sharing with you how to get seller leads, because sellers are super important. For every seller lead, Gary Keller, the founder, and creator of Keller Williams, says, for every seller listing that you take, that should generate 7 pieces of business. So literally, the signs in the ground are the most important thing that you should focus on in your business. And I'm going to give you 2 strategies right here that's going to give you low cost seller leads that you can work. Okay, and it's using a couple different platforms. I'm going to share with you all the tips and tricks. No secrets here on the channel. If you're interested in knowing more and want to meet with me one-on-one, there is a link above for you to access my calendar and schedule with me. You can also share with the phone number with you here. So if you want to call me, you can call anytime. If you want to be on the show, I'm open to interviewing agents as well. There's my phone number at the bottom of the screen. And you know what? Being with eXp is one of the things that has literally changed the way I do business. It's given me a retirement plan, passive income. Instead of having one way of making money, I have 8 different ways to generate income using my real estate license. So if you want to know more about that, click the link above, schedule a one-on-one meeting with me, and we'll talk about how eXp can impact your business. So right now we're talking about seller leads. And so what I'm going to share with you, I'm going to share my screen. Do that real fast, and here we go. So this is a platform called Listings to Leads. I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick what the exterior of the platform, the website looks like. Let me get out of this and log out here, and you can go to Listings to Leads. That's listingstoleads.com, and you can get a platform. The entry-level platform is about $40 a month, super affordable. That's going to give you access to landing pages, squeeze pages. You're seeing them being displayed here on the screen. One of those squeeze pages is a home values landing page or squeeze page. That's the one we're going to use to generate seller leads. And then there's another thing that this gives you is free PDF downloads. You don't even have to create them, guys. It's all created for you. Literally, all you have to do is get the account, set up the account, add your social media links, add your logo, add your headshot, put in your contact information, all of that basic setup, and then you will be ready to generate up to 25 different seller PDF leads. So let's go ahead and log in. Seller PDF downloads. Let's go ahead and log in here, and we're going to go here to the PDF guides is what it's called. Okay, so the first one I'm going to tell you about is the seller PDF guides. They have about another 20 or so buyer guides. That's a whole nother video. Right now we're talking about the seller guides. So if you click seller guides, you can see here what I'm talking about, guys. Here's one: how to negotiate when you're selling your home. Here's another one, a first-time home seller's guide. How about the third one? 5 dangers to overpricing. Guys, right now we're going into a market where the market is shifting. Sellers are overpricing their homes. So how would you like to be able to advertise a free PDF download? And I'm going to go ahead and preview the download. And that's the English version. It's got Spanish versions. Go ahead and get that now. As soon as it opens up on my screen here, and you're going to be able to see what this PDF looks like. All the automations behind the potential seller going to the website, downloading, putting in their contact information, downloading the PDF guide, and having that PDF guide available there for download not until they give us their information. That's all handled by Listings to Leads. So here's what this looks like. Let me change the view here to a normal page view. Or actually, we can just take this down to 100%. Make this actually 75%. You'll be able to see it better. So here's what the PDF looks like. You can scroll through it. It is 8 pages of good information. How to get fewer showings, how to attract attracting the wrong buyers. These are all negatives. Overpricing your home will result in fewer showings. Overpricing your home will attract the wrong type of buyers. You'll lose in the search results. It'll help your competitors sell their homes, and you'll spend too long on the market, causing your property to become stagnant and stale on the market. So this is what the PDF download is going to show them. As you can see, it's branded to me. All I had to do is put in my contact information. It's branded to my company, and boom, they get the PDF. How does that happen? Okay, first thing you're going to do is you're going to run a Google AdWords ad to drive traffic to this ad. You're going to also run Facebook advertising and Instagram advertising. Let me give you an example of what the Facebook and Instagram advertising looks like, and then we will go to the Google AdWords and we'll look at that as well. So you can see here I'm running a number of ads on my Listings to Leads account, and let me go to the next page where you'll find the PDF ad that I did here. Okay, so this was a 12 mistakes to avoid when selling your home. So let's give you a quick snapshot of what that ad looks like, and I'll show you how simple it was to create the ad. Literally between maybe 3 or 4 clicks, this ad was running on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm going to show you some of the results that I got when I ran this ad as well. So there's what the ad looks like, and just to give you one more example, when you click this, it takes you into Facebook and shows you, there it is. There's the Policino Real Estate team. All the copy here is created for you. You can edit it if you'd like. When you click the Learn More button, you put their information in here, and boom, they get to download this PDF. Okay. Once that happens, I have this connected through Zapier into my CRM. So it's really important that you use a CRM so that you can nurture the potential client down the road, because we don't know whether they're ready to sell now or 3 months or 6 months. Okay. When they click the Learn More button, it's going to ask them some questions. Once they put their information in, it's going to ask them, how long before you need to sell? Do you need to sell and buy? And so you're going to get some intel on the client before their information is sent to your CRM. Once it comes to your CRM, then it's your job to call it. Don't do this half-assed. Calling them is the most important part of this. Now, we don't know whether they're just curious or whether they're thinking about down the road of selling, but that's why we want to get into communication with them so that we can be their trusted real estate resource. Now, it is possible for you to get a bad phone number. Generally, the email address is going to be good because they don't know whether they're going to be able to download this right away or whether it's going to be emailed to them. So they put in the correct email address, but at times they do put in the wrong phone number. Honestly, the fact that they put the wrong phone number is not a problem because we have ways of being able to get the phone number. It also just means that their motivation is not high enough. If they're not going to sell for a year, then it's unlikely they're going to give you their phone number now. And that's okay. We still want to put these folks on a nurture plan that's going to continue us getting our newsletter each month, and us them getting some monthly emails around a call to action to call you when they're ready to sell their house. So it's not a waste of time or money for you to be able to work these leads. But the skip tracing process is easier. You're going to go to Spokeo.com. That's Spokeo, Spokeo.com, and you're going to put in you're going to put in their email address, and that's going to hopefully lead you to their name. So there's a reverse search, a social media search on their email address, which then leads you to their name. Once you get their name, you can then find out, because you know kind of they're in the general area based upon our advertising radius. And that's when you created the ad, you did it for a radius around a certain area. So let's say, for example, Los Angeles, and I'm doing a 30-mile radius of Los Angeles. I can deduce that that person lives in that 30-mile radius. When I do a reverse search and it's John Smith, I don't have to worry about the John Smiths in Ohio and Florida. I just have to worry about the John Smiths that are in, now hopefully it's not John Smith, because that's obviously a very common name, but most names are not common enough that you're going to be able to narrow them down to the geographic area that you're running the ad. So the email address leads you to the name leads you to their phone number, and we also know their address, because if they're doing a home value search, we have their address. With the PDF download, we don't have their physical address. But if you're doing a skip trace on the home value search leads, we have their address. So we have that as well to be able to figure out what their name is. And so it's through the skip tracing process, we can use Spokeo.com to find out their phone number. And then we're going to call it as well. Okay, so that's really as easy it is. So once you get this, let me just show you how easy it is to set this ad up. It literally is the click of a button, and you're going to see here all how this works. It basically sets it all up for you. It sets your name of your ad. It sets the page, whether you want to include Instagram that you're using, the primary text in the ad. If you want to change this picture and you add a different picture, you can. Your headline, your description, and what your call to action. Literally, that's all you have to put in. You hit create. If you want to change the questions, you can create a sorry about that. If you want to create, just go ahead and say agree to that, accept. I'm not sure why it's not letting me accept that, but we'll go back to that. You can click create form here to add special questions to the form, like, are you buying and selling? How long before you buy and sell? That's where you add those questions. It's really that simple. So this is a PDF example of one of those PDF downloads. And when you create them, you can also create a landing page around it. I'll show you here. I created a landing page around the same download, okay? And I am going to I went to landing pages here, sorry. And you can see here, I created a PDF download around down payment assistance. Let's say I want to do a PDF around down payment assistance. There's a landing page that's already created for me. But no, let's talk about sellers. So here's the home value website I was telling you about. And then where is it? Where is my, I'm having trouble finding the website. Oh, selling. So here is the example of the landing page I created around the seller's guide. And here's a video.
Want to make sure you get more of what you want when selling your home? Click below to download this free guide on how to negotiate when selling your home. Click and get insider tips and strategies on what to negotiate and when. Learn the ins and outs of selling with confidence from top real estate agents. With this free resource, you'll understand how to negotiate like a pro. Come 100% prepared to get what you want when selling. Click to download this free resource right now and learn how to negotiate when selling your home. Want to make
So
sure
that's
you
an
get more of
example
what you
of
want when
the
selling
landing
your home?
page.
Click
And when
below
they
to
click here, it's
download
all
this free
branded to me.
guide
Let me
on how
shut
to
this off.
negotiate.
It's all branded to me. They can click here and they can download that information.
Want to make sure you get
And
more.
they have to start by putting in their phone number. Okay. And then they're going to put in their email address, and they're going to put in their email address so that it will download. It will actually email them the PDF download. So the landing page is what you would use on Google AdWords. But before going there, I want to show you the landing page around the home value, because that's the other way to attract sellers, because they want to know what their home is worth. So creating it, you can come in here and you can make edits to the images if you'd like, the styles, the colors. But once you're done, this is what the landing page looks like. Okay, and again, it's all branded to you. And you're going to take this landing page, and when they put their address in here, they get to find out what their home is worth. You're going to take this landing page and the other landing page, and you're going to come over here to Google, and you're going to go to your Google AdWords account. The way you find that is to go to Google search, go to the little waffle pad up here in the corner, and scroll down here to Google AdWords. Once you've created a Google AdWords account, it's really simple. You're going to sign into your account, just like I have here, and I'm going to show you the home values landing page ad that I did. And you can run this around the PDF landing page as well, PDF download landing page. So I'm going to come over here. You see where it says, get your free, here it is. Here's the ad campaign. Get your free home search consultation today. And I had 32,000 people look at this with 1,000 clicks, and 19 conversations resulted from that ad. And so here's the demographic that I did it to. I did it in a geographic location, which included LA and Ventura County. And let's go in here and take a look at the there's some 38 clicks came from people searching land, real estate 24, houses for sale by need. These are the keywords that they used in order to find those. And then this is what the ad looked like. Let me see here if we can click and edit here. And remember, this is Google. So when somebody searches a keyword in the Google search, it's going to put our URL up there, our link at the top in the sponsored results, or on the side banner of the sponsored results. And it says consultants for real estate professionals, SoCal. And when they click this, it takes them to the landing page that I just showed you. And then they register, they opt in, and then that's how we get their information. When they do that, that information goes from listings to leads directly into our CRM, where we can now send them our newsletter, send them a campaign designed around sellers selling their home, and we can call them. We can do the skip tracing technique, which is on spokeo.com, get the information we find on skip trace, put that into our CRM, and we are off and running. So there's an example. Let me go back to listings to leads and show you, because I neglected to show you on the ad that I ran around the PDF download. I showed you here on Google how I got 19 leads off of this one ad, and I got one phone call. That was a live phone call that came in. And how much did I spend? I spent $182 to do that. $182 got me 19 leads and one phone call. And if I do the math on that, that is 182 divided by, we'll call that 20, is $9 a lead, guys, for Google AdWords. That's pretty good. Now let's look at the Facebook ad. Now this is the Facebook ad. Let me close this, go back over here, close this landing page, come back over here, and we'll just go back to that PDF download that I showed you. And I have an example of one that I did using the Home Values website. And you can see here that I got 18 leads at a cost of $5.88 per lead, over 1,500 eyeballs. Now, the reason the eyeballs are important is you can then take these people that are under the eyeballs and do remarketing to those same 1,500 people that visited your website, but that didn't give your leads. So that's a whole nother video called retargeting or remarketing on Facebook. Or I think you can do it on Google pay-per-click as well. But you can see here, I spent $100 on that ad. And then let me show you the one I did on the home values. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I just went by it. Let me go back to page 2. And here's the one I did on home values. Where'd it go? Home values. There it is right there. We had 3 leads at a cost of $41 a lead. So that one didn't run very well. That particular campaign, I spent $124 to get 3 leads. But you can see over here when I made a couple tweaks, I did it better. I spent $50 to get 21 leads at $2.38 using the home value landing page, which is the one that I just showed you here. And this is what that ad looked like, how home values have changed. And click here to learn more. What is your home worth now? Click here. And that's an example of the Facebook ad that was ran inside of listings to leads. So all you need is listings to leads, a Google AdWords account, a Facebook business page, and you are off and running to get low cost leads. I hope this was helpful. It's always my goal to help agents. I love helping agents. If you're interested in partnering with me, learning how to sell real estate at a high level by joining the team, click the link below to schedule a one-on-one interview with me. Just go to calendly.com. That's calendly.com/Sean Policino, and you can schedule a team interview or a free one-on-one strategy session with me. The link is right directly above if you're looking at this on YouTube, or call the phone number below that's scrolling across the screen right now. I'm super excited to help you and be in business with you, and looking forward to seeing you the next time on the next video, and we will talk to you later.